Доброе время суток, дорогой зритель. В данном видео я покажу вам первый взгляд на игру Metaphobia. Данная игра является от разработчиков Digital Mosaic Games. Данная игра это детективная игра в стиле классических приключений 90-х годов. Нам надо будет взять под свой контроль Ричарда Эмстата в его путешествии, чтобы раскрыть убийство своего отца. После избрания мэра Клара Эмстат был убит вором, которого быстро поймали, осудили и отправили в тюрьму. Дело было закрыто. Но сын, за которого мы и будем играть, однако не уверен в деталях и решает продолжить расследование самостоятельно. Его главный подозреваемый – политический соперник его отца Эдвард Рабан. В ходе расследования Ричард обнаружит, что правда, стоящая за убийством, скрыта глубоко под землей, глубже, чем он мог себе представить. Особенности игры – это вот такой зеленоватый экран, ретро-графика, более 30 локаций и 20 персонажей, полнометражный саундтрек. И давайте мы начнем. Посмотрим, что это за игра.
My name is Richard Elmstad, and I used to call this city home. If you live here long enough, the stench of the city seeps into your skin, and you have to get out. I lived here long enough, and then some. Long enough to get to know the people at the top, the politicians who line their pockets while the city decays, the vultures who take what they want while the rest of us go hungry. I'm a painter. I don't make much off my work, but I get by. I come from a long line of politicians, but I never wanted any part of that life. I traded the mansion on the hills for the life of a starving artist the first chance I got. I never regretted it. All the city reporters used to know my name. Some of them knew me for my work. Most knew me for my father. Carl Elmstad, my father, was the leader of the beloved Cosmopolitan Party. In this past year, he ran for mayor. He was running against Edward Raban, an old rival of his, and pledged to change the way City Hall did business. He was a natural leader and an honest man. He saw the city not for what it was, but for what it could be. Politics was more than a job for my father. It was his calling. He never took a vacation and always showed up at town halls, for better or worse. The people adored him. Even when he failed, they knew he was fighting for them. He was fighting to take the city back, and the vultures at the top weren't going to let him. The night it happened was nothing special. He was working from home, as he often did. That night was his last. A cold-blooded armed robber broke in and shot him. The killer stole everything he could and left my father bleeding on the floor. My father was a noble man. He deserved better. When I was a kid, my father never had time for me. When I got older, I decided I didn't have time for him. Now I'm burying him, and I wish I could go back. I wish I could talk to him one more time. I'd tell him that I admired his courage, that I loved him, and always did. This was no random crime. It was calculated, planned. I'm sure of it. After the election, my father made enemies, and that night one of them struck back. In my bones, I know that Edward Raban is responsible for this atrocity. But I have to prove it. I don't have many friends in this city, but if there's one person who can help me at a time like this, It's Judy. I only hope she'll take my call. Hello, Patricia. I really missed you.
Hi, Dad.
How was your trip? I hope you weren't bored. It's a long way from home.
What do you think? I was just staring out the window contemplating life? It's the 21st century, Dad. I have my phone. Can we just skip the lame small talk?
Well, somebody's a bit cranky from the trip. Why don't you just relax a bit? We'll talk later.
Can't wait.
I have to find out what happened to my father. I know I haven't spoken to Judy in more than 6 years, but I need her help. I should call her as soon as possible.
Так, ну все, у нас начинается игра.
I already took a shower today. I'll just leave it there. What if she comes back?
Походить, посмотреть, потыкать.
My knife! I've been looking for this for weeks. I wonder why it's in here. I already took a shower today. I'll leave that where it is. I'm not hungry.
Жалко. Ешь, тебе говорят.
I don't need anything in there. I'm not hungry.
Надо всегда есть.
Do you have a moment, sweetheart?
What is it?
How's your mother?
Oh, now you care? After 10 years?
Patty, stop. I just want to know how she is.
She's fine. She's got a new boyfriend. He's okay, but he's bald.
So?
Why would anyone date a bald guy when they can date a guy with hair?
Don't be so shallow.
Just being realistic, Dad. You should try it.
I am. I just don't judge people based on their looks. Maybe one day you'll go bald. Then what would you say?
Yeah, right.
Давайте про дедушку
How you
спросим.
holding up, honey?
Почему бы нет?
I mean, with Grandpa.
It's still hard to believe. I can't wrap my mind around it. How can anyone be so evil?
I ask myself that question every day.
I miss him so much.
Me too.
Ладно.
That's it for now.
Okay.
I don't want to change my clothes right now.
Ну все, тогда пошли. Home Fire Office.
I'm sorry, Father. I wish I'd been a better son to you when you were alive. I promise. I will find out who did this to you. I will. I don't need that. I love the smell of antique wood. The police already went through his documents and computer data as part of their investigation. I won't find anything useful in there. It's empty. Peroxide in his work office? That's unusual. I'll take it nevertheless.
Так, нам надо тут явно
Вот там
что-то
было.
найти.
What a beautiful view of the garden. Autumn is finally here. The leaves are starting to change.
Что нам тут найти надо? Мы их должны... Что, по порядку расставить, что ли? Что мы с ним? А, может быть. Ну-ка, ну-ка. На твою же дивизию-то, а? Ну? Нет? Хм. А как отсюда выйти? Типа что-то открыться должно? А, вот, просто выйти. Хорошо.
I love the smell of antique wood. I
Что
love the
это?
smell of antique wood. I love the
Так,
smell of
понятно.
antique wood.
Он все только на это.
Let me see. An old phone book. I'll take it. Never know who I may need to call. The old phone book is enough. The old phone book is enough.
Ясно. Джуди. Оп. Давайте. Зачем ему нож?
Phone book is pretty heavy. There's enough on the desk already.
Непонятно, зачем ему нож. Ну давайте позвоним кому-нибудь.
Hello, Judy. It's me, Richard. It's been a while.
Wow, the great Richard Elmstead has decided to grace you with a phone call.
Listen, Judy. I know you're upset with me, but I really need to talk to you
Talk about what?
about my father's death. I need your help.
Sorry to be blunt, Richard, but I haven't heard from you in 6 years. Now you want me to comfort you and tell you everything's gonna be alright?
No, it's not like that. I'll explain everything.
Go ahead then, explain.
Not now. Can we meet in private?
Fine. Come to my place.
Thanks.
Так, ну понятно, давайте сейчас еще кому-нибудь позвоним. Так, давайте позвоним еще в одно место.
Of course. She never answers her phone, even though the thing is practically glued to her hands.
Так, здесь нам не хотят брать. Ну, и все. Куда нам теперь? Вот, есть Джуди. Давайте съездим к Джуди.
Hey, Judy.
If it isn't the famous painter, Richard Elmstead.
Please, Judy. Not now. I need your help.
Must be pretty damn important for you to come crawling back to me.
Come on, Jude. Stop it. I know it's been a long time, but I can't change that now. And, well, it's good to see you. I missed you.
Yeah, right. If you missed me, you would have called.
Judy, please. I really am sorry. Look, if it makes you feel better, you weren't the only one. I haven't spoken to anyone.
Why? Why would you do that? What did we do to you?
I can't explain what happened. I needed to leave.
Whatever. So, what do you want?
Так, давайте... Вот так.
I'm here because I need your help.
Of course you do. Whenever you need something, poof, you appear. You haven't changed a bit.
Давайте все у нее поспрашиваем по
So how have you
порядку.
been all these years?
Don't pretend like you care.
Judy, I can't apologize enough for what I did. I didn't want to leave you. I just couldn't be here anymore.
You could have said something. You could have called. You just disappeared.
I know. I was going through a difficult time.
Don't act like the victim, Richard. We all thought you lost your mind. We thought you were...
I know. Please forgive me. I wish I could go back and change it.
But you can't. Well, nice to have you back, I guess. You look good.
Thanks. You too.
Так, ну ладно,
See you for now.
Bye.
понятно. Давайте... Что мы тут поделаем?
Honestly, I don't need any of those books.
Что-нибудь поделаем.
Honestly, I don't need any of those books. Honestly, I don't need any of those books.
Еще
Hey,
что-нибудь?
Judy.
Нет? Все то же самое?
Yes.
Понятно.
See you for now.
Bye.
Мало ли. Вдруг что-нибудь надумалось поговорить.
I never had much of a clean thought.
Ну, что-то ничего
I'll leave
нету.
that where it is.
Слушайте, у нас есть книжка. Давайте попробуем ее. Может, книжку взять? Нет?
What should I do with this?
О,
Richard, please don't waste my time.
ясно, понятно. Может, и она подкупается?
Do you need any money?
Keep it. You need it more than I do.
Ясно. Здесь нам делать уже нечего, наверное. Давайте попробуем еще раз позвонить. Вот ему.
Why should I call her when she's here? Why should I call her
Да
when
чё
she's here?
нет-то? Жалко.
I don't need to touch that. My clothes aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable. No time for jazz right now.
Ну и все, я думаю,
I don't need
на этом
anything in
можно
there.
закончить. Что из себя представляет игра? Я думаю, понятно. Да. Я просто, во-первых, не знаю, что дальше делать, куда тыкать.
I'll
Вот.
leave that there.
А во-вторых, в принципе, непонятно, что за игра.
I'll leave that there.
Мне, кстати, понравилась игра, интересно. Знаете, в своем стиле. Вот. Ну, от нечего делать можно сыграть, если совсем скучно и нечем заняться, ну, либо в охоточку. Вот так. На этом все. Всем спасибо за внимание.